Hi, Lee Weber here at Wamego High School, here to discuss our River and Lake series with you. We're going to take a look at our first play. We're in the spread formation here, 2 by 2 on each side. Hit play. Uh, Things we're looking for. How many guys are in the box? Right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in the box. So our quarterback, being a pretty smart guy, he's going to hand this ball off. Um, Unlike what I've written up in our article, our Z is always going to run a bubble here. This guy is always going to block. Backside, we're always running a Coke route, and this guy's got a choice. So right here, corner might be a little far off, so we're going to run a hitch. So when our quarterback takes a look at this, we're looking at how many guys are in the box, number one. This is going to be automatic. He's going to give this ball every time because there's 5 guys in the box and we're 7-on-5. He's also looking at the leverage of this player and this player. This team, in fact, played us over top. They played really a 4-3 with their guys over top of our slot receivers. So we're going to give the ball a lot in this game, which you can see is pretty successful for us. A little bit of a high snap, get a good block, guys get downfield, and 38 is pretty good for us. We take a look at it from the end zone view. Obviously, they're not ready to go. Pretty quickly here, you can see that wrap and pull by our guard. And then our tailback has some nice vision. If we want to kind of go back and take a look at what we talked about, pressing the A gap by our tailback. I'm kind of slow here. Watch our tailback step. Not very good, but should press the A, but he sees a lot of green grass and goes. This is earlier in the year. You're going to see this is our F here, again, running this Coke route. This guy, and I think in this game, this guy, actually, we don't call a lot of Cokes, and so he's going to go block a lot. But we've got a bubble by here and a block here. Looking at it, again, 5-man box. Leverage here. The guy's leveraged on us there. This guy's leveraged here. Should be a give. I believe it is a give. When we take a look at this, we have 2 high safeties. So our quarterback, as he goes through his scan, he's looking, I got 2 high safeties, meaning you're going to have some sort of 4-3, 3-4 look. He's got a 3-4 look. And so this is a really good spot for us to run this football. So get a little caught up there. Our back should have a little bit better vision. We'll take a look at it from the end zone copy. Really, our back should have came in this direction over here. Direction over there. One thing you'll see a lot from us, this is another look 2-by-2. Again, same team we were looking at before. Same bit of leverage. Should give the ball again. Looks like we do for a 6-yard gain. Oh, good. Let's go back and take a look at this and see what we've got. All right, this is the true look that we usually are going to get. That I diagrammed at the very beginning. You're getting that bubble on this side, and our guys are running that regardless every time. This side, you're running a Coke route here. And so this Coke is something that we look at as this back crosses here. Our quarterback needs to attack this end, which he doesn't do a very good job of because we need to coach him a little bit more. But he could still even throw this. If this guy were to slide in and try to get involved with the run game, we could throw over top of him. But as you see, they just kind of stand in place. That safety is coming up to fill. It could be something we hit with that safety. All right, here end zone copy view of this. And you'll see block down, good pull. And I think really if you go back here just a little bit and look at our guard, pull through here nice and square and gives our back a 2-way go. Our back can go either way, and he makes our guard right. And a really good run by our kid there. Okay. All right, look at it again here. Another run. Spread River. We'll just kind of let this one play. And you can see these guys actually, I'm not going to let this play. These guys are starting to sneak in just a little bit. Not enough leverage for our quarterback yet to say I'm gonna give or keep. But sorry, I'm gonna throw these. I'm gonna throw the bubble, or I'm gonna throw something else. Right. That first team we were talking about again a 5-man box. Again, we're going to give the ball in these situations. It's good examples to see, when these guys here start to sneak into here, which they did not in this game, and so consequently ran the ball a lot. That is when we start to throw the bubbles, and that's when we start to throw the cokes. Here would be a great opportunity for us to throw at the bottom here, to throw this gift, to throw a hitch. But we don't feel like we need to, and this guy could get underneath of it. I'm going to see a couple where we can throw a couple passes there. One thing that we really like is we like to run this out of our trips formation. And we don't always put the back over here, traditionally, where we're reading this back side. Um, we do sometimes put them on the same side. And so this is a river play. So this is to the right. So our back's going to go here. Same side handoff. So our quarterback saw a little bit of a leverage, knew this guy was going to fill based upon a previous play. We're going to get this guy blocking here. This guy is going to run a bubble, which is going to take him out of the play, and we hope takes this guy out of the play. We're running a coke here with this guy. Our quarterback is determined. This is based 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-man box. So he's going to have to look for something again, and this coke route is what he's identified as is going to be open. So here, and that actually is a lake coke, not a river coke. So our back is helping. Okay. This one is out of a double tight. So we call ace. We've got two tight ends here. So this is a lake coke going to our left. And just kind of a little out route by our guy. Or sorry, that's actually our slot that catches the ball there. Ace trips is what it is. Ace trips. Okay. Another look here. Let's take a look at this defense because this is a different one. Again, we have trips here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They're playing a 4-4 cover 3 on us. Really, when I talked earlier about the 11th defender, this is really the 11th defender. And this is that extra guy. Okay, he outnumbers us on this side. So we want to look at the bubble. We've got the block here by this guy up to the most dangerous defender. We've got a bubble here, and then we're going to have a coke route right there. And so what's going to happen, I believe, is we complete this coke route because this guy is going to feel hard to stop this run. So as we go through this, here, going to fill, and it's a little bit of a longer coke route, a little bit of an outside adjustment that we made. I think we called angle this week. So boom there. Kind of filled in an open void there. All right, you got another late coke out of trips here. See our wide receiver. Basically, we could throw that right now. That bubble route we feel like. I know our quarterback doesn't make that decision in this case. You get a blitz off the side, hits that coke right in the pocket, and a good play by our kid. Okay.